Okay, folks, hope you all can hear me. Got my GoPro set up here. I'm at Astro Park here in Angeles City, and I just wanted to share a few words with you guys. What is today? Today is March 1st, 2024. I swear these guys they definitely utilize this park here in Angeles City. I mean, it's 6:30 in the morning, and it's always busy here. Majority of the times I gotta come later in the afternoon, and there's been a few times later in the afternoon, you know, it's of course when it's warmer, but there'll be just a couple people here. Walking up behind me, there's the basketball courts, and they're all filled up. So in the States, it'd be hard to find this during the weekday at 7 in the morning that a park is filled up. You know, everyone's at school or work. I'm not sure if school's out right now. I'm pretty sure school's in right now here in the Philippines. And we got a bunch of, it's great. It's great to see, because I'm all about promoting people to get out and move. People walking their dog. Start young, right? Because then you'll have that habit every morning or whenever you can find time. Get out and move, get some exercise. It's a lifestyle. You got to be able to take care of yourself, folks, in your life. And you can take care of others. You got to take care of yourself first. Get that exercise. Keep moving your body. Been watching a little bit on TV. I know this is the election year. And I really didn't get into politics when I was younger, and that's probably with most people, right? They're not paying attention to politics. Yeah, there's a few. And then you have the other way around. When you get older, you're like, I don't care. I don't care about these politicians. But the reality of it, right? Unfortunately, these politicians, they make the policies and how we live. They dictate the lives that we live, the rules and regulations, and tell us how to act and what we should do and what we shouldn't do. Excuse me, the people should be doing this, right? Politicians work for us, and they always seem to forget this. We, the people, make the rules. That's the way it should be, right? That's how it's supposed to be in America, United States of America. Politicians should be basically an easy job. They should be just a mouthpiece for their constituents, whoever they're representing. You represent a certain state, you find out what the majority of people want, and you put that in law. Unfortunately, you can't help, or you can't please everybody. There's a big division. Those of you who don't know, there's a big divide in the U.S. ideology-wise. You have red versus blue, which is basically conservative versus liberal thoughts, right? I mean, you can just look on where most people are moving from and moving to will give you an idea of what's going on in the United States of America. I mean, just like right now what we're doing with Trump in New York. He helped build that city. If not, he built that land, that skyline there, and employed thousands and thousands of people, not caring what their race is or what their gender is or what their sexual orientation is. Whoever did a good job for Trump, he hired. Whoever's going to get the job done is going to get hired. Anyway, they fined Trump, right? 300 million? Was it more than that? So why not? He's going to take his business elsewhere. And that's not good. If you have a business and you're in New York, is that the kind of state you want to do business in? Or more specifically, that city? Where it's not business friendly, and they're just gonna take from your business, and you're giving to the community, and all these jobs and services that you provided for this city, and the city still hates you? Again, I believe you got your freedom still. You can just move states. And hey, New York if they keep losing people, they're gonna lose representatives in the House. Isn't that how it works? You smart people about the government tell me about that, but I know less people equals less taxes, and I know the Democrats would not be happy with that, because they enjoy spending other people's money. What's the big issue right now, in the U.S. right now? Well, both President Trump and the current president, Mr. Walking Dead, Joe Biden, Let's Go Brandon, FJB, they're down on the border. And of course, Trump goes visit where the most problem on the border is, and then Biden goes somewhere on the border where they're not really having an issue. I think it's, I mean, I can ask a kid this question. Would you let a stranger in your house? And most kids are gonna be like, no. Would you let, I'm talking to a kid here, would you let somebody that's a bully in your school, someone that you don't like, he mistreats people, he misbehaves, he breaks all the rules in school, would you allow him in your house? The answer is gonna be what, folks? I don't need to say it. And there'll be some people that disagree with me. That's fine. I'm not gonna censor you. You can say whatever you want on my channel. I'm not the government. You have your own opinion. Of course, you're going to get to know the person, right? You invite people in your house that you know, that you trust. And then if you have a friend that wants to bring a friend over, you're going to take your friend's word or his judgment, inviting a friend that you don't know in, a friend of a friend coming in your house, and then you'll get to know that person. Say my friend Joe, let's say, wants to bring over a friend. I'll say, hey, if you like this person, I'm sure I'll like this person. And come in, and if you don't like the person, kick them out. But if you have somebody that's breaking rules, let's say you have a big house, you got a fence, and there's someone that's jumping your fence, that's already jumping your fence, disrespecting your property, and that demands that you come into that demands that they want in your house. Well, that's what's going on at the border. You got millions of people, folks, coming over the border that we don't even know who they are. You got dozens of people coming in your house that don't know who they are. And now there's, of course, there's illegal immigrants coming in and killing Americans. Stealing, raping, mistreating our property, and we just stand by doing nothing because we're not enforcing the laws in the United States of America either. We got the police handcuffed. They're not doing their job. They want to do their job. They're not allowed to do their job. This is what I'm seeing, folks. If you want the real story, of course, you don't take someone's word for it or what you see on TV. If you want to know the real story of the border, you talk to who? People that have been down there. The best people to talk to is the Border Patrol. They see it every day. They know what's going on. They know who's coming across the border. They know the drugs that are going across the border, that they're sneaking on with these people that are coming on. There's drug trafficking. There's child trafficking. Sneaking these young kids on there in here to this country, getting mistreated, abused. I don't know the percentage of it. That's something we got to talk to the border about, the Border Patrol about. The people that have property right on the border. There's all kinds of immigrants running through their property. Do some of them want to just come here and be with family and work? Yes, of course. And that are good people? Yes, of course. And the people that would contribute to our society? Yes, of course they're those people. And I'm all for those people. I like immigrants. Come on in. If you're going to work and provide some service and pay your taxes and contribute to society, contribute to others, some kind of service, your skills and your talents, use them and be a positive contributor to the country. Well, no, they're illegals. They're not paying taxes, so it's my tax money, your tax money, all you hardworking people, tax money. We're providing them shelter, food, medicine. I hear some stories in New York that they had to kick the kids out of the school because they're providing these illegal immigrants a shelter. It's their school. Yes, that's really happening. If it's not, put that down, write that down. And if it is, people that are witnessing what I'm saying, put that down there. Write it down, tell me. You're not gonna have a country if we keep doing the same thing here over and over, folks. If the people that are contributing are taking care of the people that aren't contributing, that's equals failure. Right, because you had the governor of Texas sending up, because you have people up in New York, and the people elsewhere were saying, well, you know, why not let them all in? Because first of all, they didn't know what was going on. They weren't living it. It's not in their backyard. So the governor was sending buses of illegal immigrants up to New York and up to these other sanctuary cities. The sanctuary cities were people that were saying, yeah, you're welcome, come on in. Well, when they did arrive, they had other thoughts. They seen what was going on. All these immigrants arrived in their cities, and now they don't like what's going on. So it's a good thing. Maybe it'll change their minds, their way of thinking. Again, I'm all for immigration, folks. Anybody can come here. Unfortunately, there's a long process. And yes, does that need to get changed? Sure. How to come into the USA? Yes. Because I hear stories that there's guys that are trying to bring over their kids, their wives that are over in foreign countries. And it's taken him years. And he's going through the legal means, the legal process of all this paperwork and series of interviews that their kids and their wives in the foreign countries are having to do. That the process is years in some cases. So if I have a wife or a kid in a foreign country and it's taking years to come over here, and I want them to be with me in America, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna say, well, shoot, all these other guys are going to Mexico, just going across the border. You should do that, honey. I wanna be with you. So yes, that has definitely got to change. But the illegal immigration stuff, that has got to stop. You got to build a wall, some deterrent. You got to put border patrol down there, folks. Plug up the hole until we find a solution altogether. Whatever it may be. Go to work right away. Have these people that want to come here have a job. Because I know, and I've been here in the Philippines for a while, but I remember I did DoorDash. Every restaurant I got, almost every restaurant was always looking for help. So hey, if you're an immigrant, there's plenty of work here. We just got to do it the right way. I'm just trying to think of a solution, how we can do this, how America how we can have a solution, bringing these people in here. If you have a job and you're working, man, I'm all for that. Like I said, anyway, I think that's the #1 issue right now in America, is this illegal immigration issue that's going on. Just want to talk about that a little bit. That's what I seen on this morning when I woke up on the news. Every channel had that conversation, that topic. Oh, it's gonna be a beautiful day here. Right now it's nice and cool. It's still only like 7 o'clock in the morning. It's gonna be hot later on, so if you don't like the heat, I might go jump in the swimming pool later. What else, folks? About the immigration, border patrol, what is your creative idea? What's worked in the past? What hasn't worked in the past? If I was in charge, of course, I would talk to the Border Patrol. What's working? What works? What hasn't worked? And enforcing the rules. Thank God there's police officers. There's people out there that want to put their life on the line for us. Is there a few bad cops? Yes, a few. Get them out. Get accountability and get those out. Most of them are good people. And they don't care what color you are, what your frickin' political alignment is. If you're in trouble, they're gonna help you out. Because that's their oath, right? That's why they signed up. Most police officers sign up because they want to do good. They want to make a positive difference in their community. And it just doesn't fall on the police officers to make a positive difference in their community. Anybody, I don't care who you are. It starts within your neighborhood. The family, the neighborhood, the community. Make a positive difference there, and it will spread. All right, folks. Thank you for your time. Thanks for listening. There's just some things on the top of my head I had to get off and have somebody listen to me. Maybe I'll get some people to respond, because this is a emotional issue for a lot of people. I'm gonna go walk around and get some exercise, and I haven't had breakfast yet. Go get a coffee. We'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Remember, keep moving forward.